patiently lurking, ready to go. Thunder strike, forced chase. It's a battle of speed and power. Guanacos can reach a height of 2 meters, 3 times the weight of a cougar. It has an absolute advantage in power. This cougar is exhausted. Was trampled by guanacos. The 3-headed boy tried to help, but failed. Their mother was battered and torn apart. The lioness injuries are serious and will take weeks to recover. But it has no chance to breathe. The children have been hungry for more than 10 days. It must set off immediately and continue hunting. Can this family of 4 survive? Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. This episode takes us to South America. Experience the thrilling natural legend. More than 1,600 kilometers south of the Amazon River, there is a unique creek. It hides in the jungle like a giant blue scale. A large amount of fresh water gushes out from the ground, forming a clear spring. Shiba carp live in the spring water. Their fins are golden yellow, a black stripe on the side of the body. Because the spring water is as clear as a mirror, they can clearly see every move on the water. The activities of the black-capped hanging monkeys are all in their eyes, especially when the monkeys are picking the fruit. Wherever the monkeys go, they will follow. The red pearl-like fruit is sweet and juicy. Not only monkeys like it, but also Shiba carp like it. These monkeys don't eat politely. Often the fruit falls into the water, causing frenzied grabbing by fish schools. After the monkey is full, he always has to take a nap. But the fish are thriving. Luckily, they know where the fruit is. As the saying goes, do it yourself, have enough food and clothing. They are already eager to try. The aim of the first fish is a bit off. A few millimeters of error, causing it to bite alonely. Adjust the direction. It leaps towards the sweet fruit. This extraordinary skill even surprised the monkeys. Such a beautiful and harmonious scene is fascinating. But the South American continent also has a cruel side. The majestic Andes Mountains rise from the ground, stretching more than 6,000 kilometers to the north. Torre de National Park in Chile. Living with a family of cougars. The altitude is high, the temperature is low, and the food is scarce. Cougar mom gets 3 cubs. Raising a 6-month-old is hard enough. This continent has its toughest prey, guanaco. They are the wild ancestors of llamas and alpacas, usually in groups. Their necks are long and they have wide field of vision. Strong limbs, good at running. To deal with such a large prey, must be fast, accurate, and ruthless. Cougar mom desperately wants a cum shot. Suffocate prey. It has been lurking for 2 hours for this. Just as it was gaining momentum, guanaco, sentinel, spotted it. There is no turning back arrow. Cougar leaps at prey. In the fierce confrontation, it was knocked down several times. But it tried its best and refused to give up. Until finally it burnt out and failed miserably. Its injury is not optimistic. Even walking is a bit difficult. Cubs clinging to their mother. Comfort it gently. The kids are starving. Being a mom has to get back on your feet. Unexpectedly, God also followed to add to the chaos. Soon there was a violent snowstorm in the sky. Lost camouflage. Cougar mommy hunt is going to be tougher. They follow the herd of camels along the ridge. Came to the territory of another male mountain lion. This is extremely dangerous. This lion is huge in size and has a sharp face. It just hunted a guanaco. At this moment, it is enjoying the delicious food alone and has no time to care about it. Cougar mom has to hurry up and take a chance. It keeps the kids in the safe rear. I ran towards the camels at full speed. Another thrilling hunt. It wants to attack the vitals of its prey. Was met with a strong counterattack. It failed again. Every failure makes it weaker. The wound on its right shoulder shows bone deep. But the children are waiting to be fed. It has no way out. It is badly wounded and exhausted. The third hunt may well be its last chance. It threw down a guanaco with all its might. Bite its throat tightly and never let go. After a few minutes, the prey finally died. It is extremely unsafe to be in the lion's territory. It has to haul the food back to its territory as quickly as possible. The children are eagerly awaiting its return. Its body is already weak. For the sake of their children, mothers often exert incredible power. I'm really tired, just stop and rest for a while. For a kilometer, it takes 10 steps to rest. Intense maternal love waving line on the vast land. Until the end, it tried its best. Dragged the prey before the children. Children can live well with food. And it can finally rest for a while. Watch brave and tough cougar mom. Let's turn our attention to the west coast of South America. A unique species of penguin lives here. Humboldt penguin. Their front cheeks are pink. Small black spots on belly. There are many birds here. The ground was covered with bird droppings a meter thick. Soft dung is ideal material for digging holes. Humboldt penguins are nesting in there. Of course, after work, we must go to the sea to take a bath. Bring some food for the baby penguin by the way. But it's not easy. Because the beach is densely packed with sea lions. They also come to the beach to raise their young. And they don't like to be disturbed. Although they don't eat penguins. But they're huge and have sharp teeth. The penguin group rushed in under the leadership of the leader. After rushing left and right, it seems that we have broken into a minefield. Sea lions express solemn protest. After they finally climbed over the mountains of meat. It's not easy to reach the seaside successfully. Now I can finally take a quick shower. The Andes Mountains run the length of South America along the coastline. Some of these peaks are as high as 7,000 meters above sea level. Ocean, warm and humid air is blocked by mountains. Many hidden cloud forests have formed along the coast. Each valley harbors unique wildlife. This funny-looking Pinocchio lizard, first discovered by humans 50 years ago. But then they disappeared. Only recently has it re-entered the human eye. This kind of haunted spectacled bear is also rare. As the name suggests, the patterns on their heads. Like a pair of glasses. They like to eat sweet fruits. Therefore, at the risk of climbing the canopy tens of meters high. They are fat, but the branches are small and fragile. If you step on the air and fall to the ground, 9 times out of 10 you will lose the bear's life. But the largest and sweetest fruits tend to grow on the thin ends. This is really a huge test for spectacled bear. Some bears look back, some bears are eager to try. This bear is still smart, it invented a new method. Just bite off the tree, leaving a little bark attached. This will safely reach the fruit. But it also has its missteps. This time it looks like it will succeed. The branch suddenly snapped and fell to the ground. A timid bear is playing in a tree. This is a great opportunity for it to catch the leak. Its mouth is open and its eyes are shining. Running for the fruit in a hurry. In Venerera, a similar hideaway can also be found. The majestic flat-topped peaks are surrounded by clouds and mist. There are many strange rocks on the top of some mountain peaks. Angelboo flies down from the cliff. Waterfall and white clouds merge into one. White clouds and green mountains complement each other. People can't tell whether this is the world or heaven. Misty rainbow hangs on the cliff. The vast jungle stretches as far as the eye can see. The wool-topped willow monkey lives here. Their hairstyles are so cool. They like to gather in groups of 3 or 4 to groom. No matter how difficult it is to pick the fruit. Sweet sap is also its favorite delicacy. In order to grab a bite to eat, it doesn't even pay attention to wasps. Insects are delicious high-protein food, too. This praying mantis looks good. Infinite variety of insects to choose from. Depends on whether you can come. Speaking of South America, we have to mention the Amazon rainforest. It is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. Occupies more than 60% of Brazil's land area. More than 2 million species of animals and plants live here. More than anywhere on Earth. The entire continent of South America is like the lungs of humans. Tributaries of the Amazon River. Like the capillaries, densely covered in the lungs of the earth. It is the river with the largest water volume among the 8 major rivers in the world, more than the rest of the 7 rivers combined. Abundant water vapor affects global climate. Living in a humid environment. Scary critters. It's the poison dart frog. Although it is only the size of a fingernail, colorful, exquisite and lovely, but the neurotoxin it secretes is deadly. Legend has it that the natives used their venom to make arrowheads. Once shot, there is no cure, although their poisonous reputation spread far and wide. But they take care of their offspring very conscientiously. This poison dart frog daddy willed 5 poisons, placed in different small puddles. It has to remember the exact location of the children, running between them every day to take care of them with all my heart. Something is wrong with this tadpole. Its leaf heart small reservoir. Poison dart frog dad lets baby climb on his back. It just carried the child around looking for a new home, until the child is placed in the new small reservoir. It also has to solve the eating problem for children. It climbed to a high place and croaked. The sound penetrates the dense forest and spreads all around. In some hidden corner nearby, poison dart frog mother gets her distress call. Immediately move closer to the child's father. The young couple finally meet. Dad brings mom to kid's new home. Mother lays an egg in the water. This egg is not fertilized and is rich in protein. It will provide the necessary nutrients for the growth of the tadpoles. In the next 6 weeks, the young couple will continue to raise their children together. Their cooperative spirit and extraordinary memory surprise humans. When the jungle ushers in the rainy season, the total rainfall can even reach 6 meters. Soaring rivers breathe life into the jungle. Both sides of the river are gradually becoming lively. Macaws fly 100 kilometers to get here. They are a model couple of love and loyalty. Some can even stay together for as long as 40 years. Let many human beings who got married and divorced in a flash are ashamed. The parents built the bird's nest in a tree hole, feeding baby birds with fruit and seeds. Due to the distance from the sea, the diet lacks salt. Baby birds can't develop properly without salt. Parents have to figure out how to fix this. Other animals are looking for the same. This slope contains a lot of precious minerals. More than 12 species of parrots scrambling for food. The rare thing is that they are very polite. Basically, they will follow the first come, first served rule. This makes so many people feel ashamed. The mother bird took a piece of soil and flew towards home. Its gorgeous colors, smart and elegant tail feathers, flying into the sky like a phoenix. Before the baby birds grow up and leave the nest, the parents will put 5 kilograms of dirt, take it home and feed it to the kids. Wait until the kids are adults. They will still follow their parents for up to a year. Learn the skills to find salt. Compared to baby parrots, the growth process of the black swift's way bird is a narrow escape. Iguazu Falls on the border of Brazil and Argentina is the widest waterfall in the world, known as the first wonder of South America. Majestic torrents cascading down cliffs. It is not an exaggeration to lament that it is called the Heavenly Palace Hanging River. Countless swifts are flying in the Tianhe, suddenly disappeared in a torrent of pounds. They didn't kill themselves, but miraculously through the water curtain, on the cliff behind the waterfall. The reason why they are willing to take such a risk is to raise future generations here, and their natural enemy, the carahawk, are isolated from the water curtain by natural dangers. The baby bird in the nest is safe, but human activities have brought disaster to them. Just when Wei Yan was about to learn to fly, the upstream dam opens its gates to adjust the water level. Iguazubu's poor triples. Adult swifts can no longer cling to the cliff. They were forced to leave their homes and escape. But the baby bird stayed inside alone. They haven't grown waterproof feathers like their parents. The monstrous torrent devours their lives like a beast. They have never seen the outside world, just disappeared without a sound. In the end, only a very small number of Wei-yan broke through the torrent and escaped unharmed. Gorgeous misty rainbow. It seems to be composing a hymn for tenacious life. At the same time, it also silently tells the tragedy of desperate survival. Humans, please give them back their right to live. At least please do something for them. Heart to heart. Who doesn't want their offspring to grow up safely? This blue planet. Not just a human home. Yes, their home.